It's Tuesday, February 8th, 2022. I'm Ashley Pollard here for today's edition of Tuesday Talk, where we review common real estate and mortgage related topics. Today's topic is 20% required as a down payment to buy a home? And the short answer to that question is no. And according to the 2021 National Association of Realtors data, 11% of all buyers in all age groups cited that saving for the down payment was actually the most difficult part of the home buying process. And for buyers 30 and younger, that number rose to actually 25%, which is a quarter, who have expressed that the down payment was the hardest part. So what are your down payment options? That is actually going to depend on the type of loan that you are seeking to take out, whether you're buying a primary or secondary residence, or even whether you're buying an investment property. There's going to be different requirements for each, and I'm going to touch on all of them today. I won't touch on hard money loans because those are short-term loans. They aren't 15 to 30-year loans, and they've got completely different requirements, so I won't talk about those today. Now, let's start with the down payment on your primary residence. Conventional loans are the standard loans that everyone's used to. Those are the ones that for decades you've had to put 20% down payment to buy a home. Now things have switched up a little bit, and you can actually qualify for 3 to 5% down for a conventional loan of your primary residence if you have a credit score of 620 or higher. Obviously, the higher your credit score is, the better your interest rates will be and the better terms you'll be able to receive. The next three loans are actually going to be government-backed loans, so the requirements for them won't be as strict because the government is basically providing assurance to the lender in case of default. So the first government-backed loan is an FHA loan, and FHA loans are very popular right now for folks who are having trouble saving that 20% down payment because FHA loans only require you to put down 3.5%, and it's also more forgiving with the credit score because instead of having a minimum 620, you need a minimum 580. If you have a higher credit score, that will open you up to better interest rates. With a 0% down loan, which sounds crazy, but you can get a 0% down loan if you have a VA or a USDA loan that you've qualified for. A VA loan is for active or former members of the armed forces and certain members of their surviving family. And for USDA loans, those are for homes that are located in rural or suburban areas. Moving on to down payments for your secondary residence. So what's a secondary home? This is a home that you intend to occupy sometimes, but it's not going to be your primary residence. It could be a vacation property or even somewhere that you just visit on a regular basis. But there are certain rules for this. Like Airbnbs, if you're Airbnbing from January to December, that's not your second home. That's your investment property, which we'll get to next. So for conventional loans, to qualify for this for a second home, you have to put down a minimum of 10% of the purchase price. And unfortunately, you can't use FHA, VA, or USDA loans for this type of purchase. Those loans are only available for primary residences. Moving on to your investment property down payment. So an investment property is any property where you are expecting to get some sort of return. So this could be a rental property or it could be a fix and flip, something like that. Now, these loans have the most strict requirements. And again, you can't use a USDA, VA, or FHA loan for this type of purchase. You can only go forward with a hard money loan, again, we're not going to talk about, or a conventional loan. So in most cases, you're going to need 20 to 25% down going conventionally. But if you've got really, really great credit scores, you might be able to qualify for maybe a 15% down payment. These, again, are all options that you can discuss with your lender. And if you need a lender to speak to, as always, call me because I've got commercial lenders, I've got residential lenders, I've got lenders for every personality and home buyer. So thank you for tuning in for today's Tuesday Talk. If you've got any questions on the amount that you'll need for a down payment, reach out and we will get you assisted right away. I hope you enjoy this beautiful sunny Tuesday and I will see you next week. Have a great week.